Family, Worldwide West retired here. I want to share with you 5 things that I did in January that were big wins for me. Helped me lose 5 pounds. Let me share this story with you. Give me just 10 minutes and I'm going to let you go. Let's get into it. Welcome to Worldwide West Retired, your spot for real encouragement and practical inspiration. All right, number one, what did I do? First thing I did, I made a commitment, a goal to walk 10,000 steps every morning within the first 90 minutes of getting up out of bed. So I was on a cruise ship, which made it easy. I had access to a gym. Just had to walk up to the gym. It was there to go. Got on the treadmill and I spent an hour to hour and 5 minutes every morning for 6 days a week walking on the treadmill. Got my 10,000 steps in. I didn't use the elevator. I used the steps 95% of the time while I was on the cruise ship, when I was walking around. Everything on top of the 10,000 steps from that point, I called it gravy. Somewhere, ended up somewhere some between 15 to 20,000 steps. Days that I went ashore, yeah, it was a lot easier for me to get that, usually around 20, 22,000 steps per day. So that was my first big win. It helped me jump my metabolism, helped me to get a good start. Remember, before I even left the cabin, I drank at least 8 to 16 ounces of water. So that was a big win for me. And just the walking by itself, not necessarily fast or quick, it wasn't a marathon. It was just me trying to get in, get a good sweat going, and get my heart rate up some. So the 10,000 steps was good. Metabolism started, got the water going, and I started clearing my mind. Uh, all right. My second big win in January was I drank 64 ounces of water every day. Now, this doesn't sound like a big thing, but most of us walk around, we're dehydrated, we're not getting the type of water that we really need to make us go. Uh, but drinking 64 ounces of water was a game changer for me because as I'm hitting the gym, I'm walking, I'm sweating, getting all that stuff. I need to put those electrolytes, that energy back into my body, those things that I need to make my body keep running. But what I was really surprised, the more water I had, the less my cravings started to drop off. I got rid of that sugar a little bit, especially with the coffee, got rid of that. My cravings started to drop. My energy level went up. Man, I would my energy level was good. It carried me through the day. I started sleeping better. My skin looks better. That was a big thing for me. I can notice that my skin feels better uh, just from drinking water. I'm staying hydrated, and my walking felt easier. When I first started, yeah, I was walking. I've always been, unable to do the walking, but man, just walking, I felt the difference. I felt stronger. So by the end of the month, I was really able to kind of pick up my pace on the treadmill and make a big difference. Water became my fuel. And if you're trying to lose weight or you're just trying to feel better, hydration is one of the things that's very important. So get out there, make sure you're drinking water. All right. Number three was daily meditation and weekly noonday Bible study. May surprise you, but trust me, it helps control the stress level. And you may say, well, why were you stressed? You're on a cruise ship. Man, we all deal with some form of stress. Got to check on things, got things that's going on. And plus, you may not be on a cruise ship. I'm sharing a technique with you that will help you no matter where you're at in the world. And that's what this channel is about. No matter where you're at, these are core things that you can do to help you be able to lose weight and maintain a healthy lifestyle. So, the daily meditation, and you'll see it in some of my videos. I'm encouraging you, take 10 minutes out of your day just to breathe and relax and slow down. Breathe, relax, slow down. Clear your mind, all that stress that you've dealt with. And remember, like I said, if you're still working, I understand. Find some time within the day before you go in. During the day, before you go home, find some time, just 10 minutes. Take some time just to relax and just for you. Control your mind, control your stress. Slow down, reduce that stress. Slow down, reduce that stress. Stay focused just on you. And if you like gospel music, definitely get into your gospel music or whatever form or whatever genre of music that you like. Just take some time, some jazz, something to relax you. Make sure that you're spending that time just relaxing your mind and slow your mind down. If you slow your mind down and relax a little bit and not get caught up in the cares of the world, the struggles and all the madness, things that we hear and see on TV and throughout life or, dealing with relationships. Slow down. Get your mind right. Slow down. Get your mind right and relax. This was one of the other key items that helped me lose 5 pounds in the month of January. All right. Number 4, the big win for January, intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting was a big win for me. Now, I didn't do anything dramatic or extreme. I just chose a eating window for myself. So I started eating generally around 12 noon. There were some days went to 7, but for the most part, 12 to 7 was my eating window. Some days it was a little bit shorter, where I only had about 5 hours in there. And a couple of days, I did try to do a 24-hour fast. Uh, I'll talk about that a little bit later, but just the intermittent fasting is my recommendation starting out. If you haven't fast, there's a lot of folks. Dr. Berg has a good video on intermittent fasting. Amani Life, he has a good video out there on intermittent fasting. I'll put Amani's channel in the description, so you can go over and check that brother out. He does a really really good job explaining fasting and how to do it and what type. It helped me control my calorie intake. If you're eating less calories. It helped me control those calorie intakes, less to burn off. It's making sure that your body can start burning off some of the fat that has got stored. So very important, intermittent fasting. Reduce my snacking. I wasn't snacking as much when I first got on the cruise ship. I was really snacking, and towards the end, I'm not snacking as much. Plus, with the water, making me feel fuller was a big win. It helped improve my digestion. I saw improvements in that, and then finally, I was sleeping better. Not going to bed on a lot of heavy food. Watching what I ate late. If I was eating late, I try to do soup or salad, something simple, not a lot of heavy foods as I went to bed. But I had some failures, but I also had some wins, and that's how I lost those 5 pounds in the month of January. Stick with me for number 5. All right, guys. Number 5, before we wrap, remember, I'm only going to take 10 minutes of your time. I'll let you go. Number 5 was proper sleep. I was getting the proper amount of sleep. I was able to get to bed at a decent hour before I got up the next day, got my water in early. Try to limit your water late in the night so that you don't have to keep getting up to go to the bathroom, breaking your sleep up. But sleep is very, very important. It helped with my weight loss. Again, 5 pounds in the month of January by itself with the techniques or the habits I just shared with you. Uh, all right, there you have it. The things that I did to lose 5 pounds in the month of January: walking 10,000 plus steps every morning, plenty of water, 64 ounces, making sure I had intermittent fasting included, meditation, and making sure that I had the proper amount of sleep. Those are the things that helped me lose 5 pounds while on a cruise ship in the month of January alone. Want to say thank you for stopping by. Thank you for giving me just 10 minutes of your time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Get out there, have fun, take care of your health. Look forward to seeing you on our next episode.